It's the most wonderful time of the year. The year. Nailed it. It's only bloody December, isn't it? How did we get back here? Did I do anything this year? Actually, don't think I did, but that's a story for another time. For me, it is the 1st of December. We got our beautiful trees yesterday. So this guy, he's an absolute freshie. And now he's slowly dying in my bedroom. But he looks heckin' cute while he's doing it. Look at this jumper, guys. It says Feliz Navidad. And it's got sheep on it. And this guy's wearing a Christmas hat. Today, I'm building this absolute whopper of a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful SOB. So that's why a lot of me is green. I got my green earrings, my green jumper, green nails. It's about to seem like I'm gonna flash you my chest. I am, but for good reason, and that's what matters. I have Christmas tree nips. This is gonna be like the star of my Lego Christmas village. At the end, when it's up, I will show you how all that village is looking at the moment. I also bought the Christmas train, so there will be a video coming on that very soon. Christmas is my favorite thing in the world. You know what else is my favorite thing in the world? Lego. This is today for me. Is everyone excited? I'm excited. All right, let's open the box. I don't normally have to consider where I'm gonna store Lego boxes. I do appreciate that this box is made to keep as the storage. I don't know where this is gonna go. I haven't watched any videos on this set, so everything is a surprise to me. There's 24 bags, so you can do it as an advent calendar. That's so cool. If I had the patience to do that, that's so cool. I don't. I want it up there right now. They give you this cute little box to store these parts of the set. 6 different instruction booklets. Each deals with a different segment of the build. They also give you tiny instructions for how to pack it away correctly. Stickers. I'm shocked. In a Lego set, I'm gonna put on a Christmas movie, obviously. What do I put on? What has a huge tree? Most of them, because they're Christmas movies. All right, I'm going to get going, and I will see you when we have not 1, but 2 beautiful Christmas trees. right, I am back. As you probably noticed, it's a different day. I completely underestimated how long this tree was gonna take me. I reckon it took me maybe 8 hours. If you're interested, which I know you all are, I watched unintentionally both of Will Ferrell's Christmas movies. I watched Elf and then I watched Spirited, and I've also almost finished Hannah Waddingham's Christmas singing special, and I love her so much. Let's have a look at this absolute whopper of a Lego tree. There's so much going on here. I haven't touched it since I put it all together, so the leaves aren't exactly how I want them right this second when I hold it up, but I'll fix that. Oh my god, look, it's like the real tree. See? Same. Look how epic this is. Let's have a really good look at this bad boy. These leaf pieces are beautiful. I do have a few things that I don't like about this set. One of them being the decorations on the leaves, like these little slightly sparkly translucent pieces. I just wish there was a bit more color, and I can obviously buy pieces to do that myself, and I know they're supposed to look like Christmas lights, but they kind of don't. Like, I feel like if they were supposed to look like Christmas lights, they should be like maybe like a yellow or a gold, or like I would have loved them to be colorful, like colored Christmas lights. So I don't think that's as effective as it could be. I think it could be a real showstopper, those little bits. The globy pieces on the underside, the red and the orange, I think they're so wonderful. I just wish there was more of them. Like, I wish you had some for each layer, and also I wish there were like a few different colors. Like, I think blue would look nice, or purple. It's really amazing, but I think it could be like, wow, like really poppy and show-stopping, and I think those two things are a little bit disappointing. It looks really nice, but I wanted more chaos, which is maybe just a personal thing, so let's ignore that. I love these leaf pieces. I really love the staggered effect, but I think there are a lot of gaps that I won't be able to cover. So I do wish that you could cover those areas a little bit better, and there was a few more leaf pieces here and there so that it was a little bit less gappy. For me, it will just be displayed as a tree. It won't be open, so I don't want it to look super gappy. I don't know if I have any spare leaf pieces anymore. I used all my spare leaf pieces from the Deku tree to fix the tree on top of Bag End, which looks amazing, by the way. Ask me about that another time. That's slightly frustrating, but the effect is really beautiful, and I love the color that they chose of the green. It's perfect forest green. I appreciate the little bow star combos placed around, but again, if you're gonna do like decorations, do decorations. Like, who would do just some stars and some bows on a massive tree? No one. Certainly no one I know and respect. My other complaint, I do like this set, just to confirm, how the star sits. This piece to me is too tall because the tree is such a heckin' thick boy, and like, respect, love that for him. It looks odd to then just have this really sharp. It should continue to stagger a little bit higher, or it should sit a little bit lower, like there. I don't know any tree that looks like this. Doesn't that look weird? You think it looks weird too, right? Anyway, but in general, if you're not being really picky like I am, I think it looks great. I do wish it came with a light brick or 50. I want my lights to light up. I love how they've done the star. I think it's so lovely with both the icicle pieces on the outside. I love the 3 different colors that they've used. I think it looks lovely. I just love that it opens up. Like, what a wonderful idea. So if you just pull out like this, it's just so creative. You do have to make sure that your leaves aren't smacking into each other and aren't gonna fall off. So up the top we have this Santa computer. I'm guessing this is a whole tracking situation. They're keeping an eye on Sandy. Got this huge screen here, some screens on the side. On the left here we have a little notice board. I like that it has a little Mrs. C and a love heart. I think that's adorable. And then on the right we've got another little notice board with some notes hanging there. And then down here, like a little cafeteria. I think that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. You've got, obviously, only cookies, and then a little coffee machine, a window where the person serving would stand. We've got fire up the back, a little mailbox. I love the mail pieces. They always make me so happy. And a little table. It's really cute. So we fold it back in. I also don't know if I'm like folding it properly. Like, I definitely made a few mistakes in this set, which we won't talk about because I didn't fix them. I just moved on with my life. That's the mood I was in. So if you notice something wrong, no you didn't. Now we're on the other side. Again, just make sure all those leaves are out of the way so you don't cry later. fold them open. Oh, it's so cool. I really love how when you open it, the leaves still frame the area and it's like a little secret window inside the tree. Now up the top here, we've got an arcade, Santa's arcade, which is so random. We've got a nice big Christmas tree at the back. Now down the bottom, you've got these two little spinny doobalackies. The tree spins. Isn't that so cute? I mean, it's really slow, but I love that it's an option. Over here, you've got this Santa pinball machine, which is really funny. Two little arcade machines over here. Looks like a little Santa Space Invaders. And a Santa reindeer hunt. Wow, that is really dark. Is that what I'm looking at? On the last level down the bottom here, we have a little toy workshop. The front of the postbox over here with the little postbox symbol. You've got a little, what do they call it? Like a paint. You get it. And then there's a little racing car here. We've got some notes on the wall, clock up the top, some notes up the back about the sleigh, a little working area. Those tiny paintbrushes, oh, I want a million of them for no reason other than just I think they're the cutest things in the world. And then up the front here, we've got two really cute presents. I love the use of this flower piece on top of a present. It looks so cute. So that is the inside. It's really cool. Now, last thing on the main build to show you is the bottom, which I think is adorable. I just love that they were like, we could just have a normal base, or we could have a base and put a train and village in there that turns around. Oh my, what? Again, really slow. Not sure how often I'd be doing this, but look at that tiny train and the tiny houses and the little trees. All right, now let's look at our little extras and minifigs. They really just said, let's make these elves insane and sent it. You get 5 elves. They're all nuts. They've all lost their mind. This one is a festive knight. I love his shield, his tiny helmet. He's clearly not getting much work done, is he? This elf is going skiing. Now, when I tell you there's nowhere in this set to ski, that's really confusing. Like, where are you going? This one, he's got this Doc Ock situation going on. Is he like the boss of the toy making and he doesn't have enough time to just use his normal elf hands? This astronaut elf, I appreciate that maybe he's in charge of Santa, but like, why is he an astronaut? And then our last elf, like if this was a real person, I would avoid them at all costs. No, I wouldn't. He looks like a great time. He's wearing a cat sweater I vibe with. I would like that sweater. He's drinking a pint of milk. Go off. And he's holding, is this a baby reindeer? He's also got like emoji heart eyes, which I don't love. So I'm probably gonna just have him with his normal eyes. Just his cutie little normal face, okay? Don't get me wrong. I think the tiny reindeer is adorable. And I also think this tiny snowman is adorable. Look at his tiny freaking top hat. You serious? We obviously get Santa and he's got his sack of toys. I love his beard and his little hat. Adorable. The main event, it's Mrs. Claus. This is my first Mrs. Claus, so I am rightfully so obsessed with her. I was really confused about what she was holding, and let me tell you, I still am. It looks like she's holding one of the houses from underneath. Has she built this tiny little cute train and village situation under the tree? Just no way. Well, see, I thought this was like a little icing squeezy. You know the squeezies? That's what I thought initially. And I was like, but why is she holding a house from downstairs? Now I'm thinking this is a gingerbread house and she's decorating gingerbread. But there's no gingerbread in the little cafe space. So is that downstairs just all gingerbread? Has she built a gingerbread world? Man, this bitch, she's got it going on. If you have any other ideas that are probably accurate, let me know. That is all our minifigs, all our little psychotic elves, Santa and Mrs. Claus. 2 amazing things here. A reindeer. Perfect. This is my second Lego reindeer and I love him. He's beautiful. I will name him. It will be perfect. He also comes with this beautiful sleigh, like you could with the Hogsmeade set. You can take the reindeer's spine out and enslave him for your purposes, which I'm absolutely totally for. Really goes with my whole ethos. And look, he's pulling the sleigh. Wow, what a handsome guy. So you can pop Sandy in there. He can go off delivering presents. You do have this little present stack at the back. Our last extra, which is so unexpected, but in the best possible way I could ever put into words. You get a tiny version of the Lego cat. with a Christmas hat on. Like, what? Whose idea was this? Because I love them. I love the idea that this Lego cat is not part of the Santa business. It's the cat of the people that own the Christmas tree. I love this edition. Those are all the extras. This is the whole set, everything you get all together. I love it. I highly recommend it. I think it would be really fun to build as a family if you're so inclined, or just with like a partner or a friend, and put on Christmas movies and it's great. I love Christmas Lego sets. They're so fun to do, really gets me in the Christmas spirit, and I love it. Now the last thing to be done is to pop our tree in its rightful place in the center of the Christmas village, which is there. So let's do that now and we'll see how it looks. All right guys, here it is. Oh my god. I love the size of it. I love that it's taller than everything else, like really stands out. I know it looks a bit weird at the moment because it's kind of just like standalone. I'm about to build the train Lego set, so I'm leaving a space because I don't want to like decorate all around it and then have to move it all. So it doesn't look quite as it will at the moment, but I love it. Having it this high, this angle, does make me wish I had more of these globes up on these levels, because I think it's obviously more noticeable when you're looking down from lower, but I love it. Wow. Yay! Alright you guys, that is all from me for this video. I did disappear for a few months, as I tend to do each year, so thank you if you have come back to support me again. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely December so far and feeling very festive. I still have the Christmas train to build. That will be up hopefully in like a week or so. Come on back, watch me build it. Feel free to like and subscribe as like an early Christmas present for me if you're feeling nice and festive. And hopefully I see you really soon.